What's up, TBS crew? It's your boy Steph, back with another reaction. This time we have Stephen D. My stalker from school came back 8 years later, uploaded August 14th, 2019. Now y'all already know all the important links will be down in the description. Drop a like, drop a comment, share the video, join the TBS crew, all that fun stuff. Build the channel. Let's build, and push out the positivity. I don't know, that's a new intro I thought I would try out. I'm not sure how I like it. Tell me what y'all think. Otherwise, let's get to this video.
Today's creepy stalker story is sponsored by Honey. Honey is a free browser extension that saves you money so you'll never have to overpay anytime you shop online. Honey scans the internet for coupon codes and other discounts at over 20,000 sites like Amazon, eBay, AliExpress, Sephora, Newegg, and more. All you gotta do is shop like normal, and when you're ready to check out, Honey automatically does the work for you and saves you money. So I just bought some clothes at Forever 21, and Honey just saved me $12.31, and that's super exciting.
Money,
Honey is for everyone because it works for practically anything you buy online, and like I said, it's easy. It only takes 2 clicks to install, just like that. Look, there's really no reason not to use Honey. It's free to use and easy to install on your computer in just 2 clicks, so shop with confidence. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/StephenD. That's joinhoney.com/StephenD. Thanks again, Honey, for sponsoring this video.
Money, honey.
15 years ago, Emma had the misfortune of meeting Dave. She was new to riding the bus to school and didn't happen to know anyone, so she sat by herself. She could feel someone was watching her from behind, so she turned a couple times to look, and that's when she saw Dave. He had brown curly hair and turned away every time she caught him staring. He told Emma she had nice hair and he liked her t-shirt. He asked right off the bat if she would be his girlfriend.
What?
Emma said absolutely not. She didn't even know him, and his creepy staring made her uncomfortable. Well, Emma had pointed him out to a few people in school, and everyone she talked to said he was the nicest person they'd ever met, and just a bit of an odd duck. Next thing she knows, Dave had joined her photography class and after-school programs. She saw him around every corner and in every hallway of the school. He started popping up to try and hug Emma and tickle her. When she found out he was telling people he was her boyfriend, Emma knew she needed to put her foot down.
Beat his
He kept
ass.
asking for hugs, and she refused. And that's when things took a turn. Suddenly, anonymous notes were popping up in Emma's locker. Most of the notes said, "always," and nothing else. Some had longer declarations of love. The simplicity of the message gave her chills, and it had to be Dave. Her suspicions were confirmed when pictures of herself began showing up along with the notes. The pictures were all taken from a slight distance, and she finally got scared. One Sunday afternoon, as Emma was watching TV in her bed, she heard Dave's voice next to the bedroom window. He said he watched her walk home one day to see where she lived and wanted to stop by for a visit.
Call the police.
He said he knew she wouldn't let him in, so he figured he'd just stop by the window to talk. He quickly left, but now it got serious and adults needed to be involved. Emma's mom thought she was exaggerating. She acknowledged the notes and pictures as weird, but nothing other than a serious infatuation. So, Emma went to Mr. K, who also had Dave as a student, and noticed some of his obsessive behavior.
This what he
didn't
need.
doubt her story for a moment.
He
spoke to Dave's guidance counselor, and they both sat down with him, telling him that he was making Emma uncomfortable.
Put him in
to stop. This angered Dave. He stormed up to her in the lobby of the school with a glass rose in his hand and threw it at the wall behind her. He screamed in Emma's face about how she had broken his heart just like the rose.
Fuck you.
Mr. K had to break up the situation. And a few days later, he dropped out of school, and Emma went 8 years without seeing Dave. Emma was craving some mac and cheese one day and hit up a popular spot in town to grab some to go. She looked behind the counter and there's Dave. Emma had no idea he was working there and debated leaving for a moment. Middle school was so long ago and she hadn't heard from him since that day in the lobby. Surely this guy cannot still have this obsession with Emma. It was a huge relief when another register opened and a young woman took her order. She wondered if he was even mortified and didn't want to interact.
It's not over.
Well, Dave seemed to take Emma's visit as a sign that she was ready to love him.
Oh.
Emma got a friend request from him that night and immediately deleted it. A few nights later, she's getting home and walking on the street when she sees that someone is standing on the side of her house. She gets into the house quickly, locks everything, and watches. And then she sees him, his curly brown hair. Emma called the police and reported this, but of course, there wasn't much they could do.
Why not?
There was no proof, and he hadn't approached her or tried to get in.
That's
They
trespassing.
did agree to keep someone on lookout in the area, and she had police patrolling more than usual the following nights. But eventually, the police patrol died down, and that's when the late-night knocking began. She could hear it softly on windows and occasionally on the back door, but never dared to answer or get close enough to look. It wasn't every night, maybe 2 or 3 nights a week. The police never seemed to be close enough in the area when it happened, so they couldn't catch him. A couple weeks after the knocking began, Emma received an envelope wedged into the screen door, full of the creepy candid pictures from middle school and another note that said, "Always." She had enough and wanted to have some official record of what was happening. And that's when Emma saw the word "always" carved into her car's back bumper. Emma lost it, and in her rage, she took a picture of the police station sign and the report being filed and sent them over to Dave over Facebook. And she told him to leave her alone, that the police were involved and things will only get worse if he continues. And to her surprise, he simply responded, "You're right." And just like that, he disappeared.
Don't trust
Was
that.
the mac and cheese worth it? Definitely not. And ever since that day, Emma never saw Dave again.
Wow. No, that mac and cheese was not worth it. And as soon as you saw him working there, you should have hit a U-turn and headed back out. Like, oh, you working here? I bet. Cool. I'ma head out. Nah, but them handcuffs, that's what he needed. You should have been doing that when he started taking pictures of you and stalking you. Even though, First Amendment, you can take pictures of whatever you want in public space, which is stupid as fuck. Whether people want you to or not. But I digress. All he needed was either an ass beating, to be put in jail, or both. That's it. That's how you handle motherfuckers like that. Stalking should be taken a lot more seriously in the justice system, but they always want to wait until some shit pops off. Well, that one thing that pops off, it may be too late to, really do anything because the person is either dead or hospitalized. Like, no, they need to change that shit. Real talk. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. That is all I got for y'all this time around. Your boy Steph is out.